I am now in Pisulle village of Sattari Taluka. This is the only village in Sattari Taluka which has the comunidad, whereas there is no reference of comunidad finds in other part of the Sattari because most of the areas are under Mokaso. So in this Pisulle, which was once upon a time the village included in Bicholim Taluka, in earlier known as the Sakri Taluka, village is known for history, heritage and culture. So there is a story which tells us that God and goddesses, both of them were flying through the sky and suddenly they came across a beautiful green field. So when this paddy field were seen by goddess told the god, I am going down and want to taste the rice gruel, the pears from this area. So she took the human form and entered into house where she was offered rice gruel. She tasted it very well and fell in love with this village, and she permanently settled in the sacred grove where this deity is called as Pajali, and the sacred grove that is protected in name of this deity became popular as Pajali Devi Chirai. The god also became one with this village. People started calling the god as Pisodev. So Pajali Devi and Pisodev, who were flying through the sky, they fell in love with this village and became one in this area. However, today the mining activities done in a haphazard ways responsible for degrading the natural heritage of this land. Today I am standing inside a sacred grove that is dedicated to the folk deity Maharingan. Maharingan is the presiding deity of the Dalit community that is residing in this village. Each village in Goa and Konkan has the Dalit community, and among Dalit community they worship the god called Maharingan. So this is the sacred grove in Pisulle village known as Maharingana Chirai. Because of the anthropogenic activities, increasing mining activities in haphazard ways, responsible for destroying the natural heritage of this grove. Behind me is a huge, tall, towering Kajro tree, Nux vomica. Near to me there is Ficus bengalensis, and we have many medicinal plants like the khust is there. Once upon a time this sacred grove was full with the lush green tree, and because of this tree cover there were springs, water bodies. However, degradation of this sacred groves because of the tree felling, because of the extraction of the iron ore and destruction caused to the groundwater table, responsible for threatening the existence of this sacred grove. Early in the morning, if you visit this sacred grove, one can see birds, butterflies. Today, the construction of the shrines inside the sacred grove, well, and the youths who are coming during the evening time leisurely also creates the problem to this area. Once upon a time, the villager considered this place as a sacred, holy, and they remain aloof from causing any harm to the sacredness of this area. the smoking, taking alcohol, consuming the non-vegetarian food items, all were discarded this in area, and people were respecting the holiness of the area. There is need to revive the taboos which were inherited by the community since the ages if we want to protect these assets of the natural heritage of Goa. Goa, known for beaches, also has rich and varied tradition of the sacred groves. Sacred groves is a forested area protected in the name of the folk deity. And right from Pernem to Cancun, we have sacred groves. However, the largest sacred groves of Goa are in Sattari Taluka. The biggest sacred groves of Goa that is known is in Karanjol village, which covers the 27 acres of the forested area, Bhulichi Rai, that is the known biggest sacred grove of Goa. In South Goa, there is a sacred grove called Bhuipan in the village of Verle inside the Netravali Wildlife Sanctuary. So this tradition which we are inheriting since the ages, we have to protect it. The Maringanachi Rai showcases varied element of the biological as well as zoological wealth. You can see butterflies, birds and mammals inside this sacred grove. Let us understand the ecological value of this area and protect these oases of peaceful life.